Hi everyone, David here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well, and thanks for coming back for another video. I'm not doing so well because it's getting too hot now. I don't like the season. A lot of people like summer, but summer in Japan, yeah, that's not the one for me. Actually, we're not in summer quite yet. It's a bit of a grey zone because we have rainy season first. That lasts about 6 weeks from usually kind of mid-June to towards the end of July. As the name suggests, that's kind of a rainy time that you get rainy storms sometimes. It's starting to get quite humid as well, which is that's a real killer in in Japan. In the UK, I don't know if it's dry. I don't know. We never really talk about humidity in the UK, so unless there's a thunderstorm or something like that. So I think it's fairly dry in the UK. Of course, it does rain, but maybe the atmosphere doesn't keep the moisture, or something, I don't know, something like that. I'm not a scientist. Ask a weather meteorologist. But yeah, I thought since this video is coming out around midsummer, I'll make a kind of summer special, and also I'm struggling to think of some ideas what to make videos about. But I will talk about some of the things we eat in summer, some of the things we do. Oh, I've got the motion tracking thing so I can move around. Isn't technology good? Yeah, so I'm going to show you some of that. I said summer's hot in Japan, usually, again, sort of kind of mid-July or late July until probably the end of October. It's about 30 degrees Celsius and up, more like 35 sometimes. And because it's so humid, it doesn't get cold at night as well, so it stays around the 30s, even during the night, so it's kind of horrible. That's why I have an air conditioner. Well, again, we didn't really need that in the UK, we just opened a window and you're mostly okay. But yeah, I've got an air conditioner. Watch my apartment tour if you want to see that. But that's kind of a standard in most Japanese apartments. It's kind of one of the must. You need that, definitely, otherwise you're going to die, I think. Actually, people do die of like heat stroke and things in Japan. I shouldn't be so flippant about it, but yeah, so that's how hot it is. Also, typhoons come. There tends to be a bit later summer, like towards the end of August or September time. I mean, they do come kind of any time, but that's like peak season. Osaka's pretty lucky because we don't really get a lot of typhoons. We kind of get the effects of the typhoons, so like heavy rain, windy days, stuff like that, really humid, horrible weather. But we don't often get a direct strike from a typhoon. For those of you who don't know what a typhoon is, it's basically a hurricane. I think the only difference is where they come from. So the kind of Caribbean Sea, we call them hurricanes, but in Asia we call them typhoons. They go around the same way. I don't know what the difference is, like scientifically. Yeah, but Osaka's pretty safe, but we do get them occasionally. I think it's about 5 years ago now, we had a big one, came straight north from the sea and hit us square on, and shut down Kansai Airport because a boat came loose from its moorings or something like that, broke its anchor and kind of whacked into the rail bridge, so nobody could get there or get away from Kansai Airport. So some of the staff and passengers there were stuck there for quite a while, like 3 days maybe, something like that. But yeah, touch wood, we're okay. We're not going to get another horrible typhoon for a while. Something happier though, we get festivals in summer. That's usually when festivals take place. The big ones in Osaka, we have the Tenjin Matsuri, which is kind of takes place around Tenjin area, as you might imagine. I've never actually been to that, so hopefully this year might be the year. Lots of people say they don't go because it's too crowded, but I'm sure somebody must go. But because of my old job, I couldn't go there, so this year I might be able to make it. I think it's on a Monday, so that's perfect for me. So I might make a video about that soon. What else? There's the Yodogawa Fireworks Festival. If you've been paying attention to my Best of Osaka videos, then yeah, you'll see the Yodo River. They have a big fireworks display. Again, that's been cancelled for a few years because of COVID, but hopefully that's coming back soon. That's pretty spectacular. Fireworks are kind of a staple of Japanese festivals. Like in England, we usually associate fireworks with November because we have Guy Fawkes Night or Bonfire Night on November the 5th. But in Japan, it's usually kind of a summer thing. so people kind of feel that nostalgic feeling for summer when they think of fireworks. And also the food stands. Most Japanese festivals have, especially around temples or kind of parks, things like that, they have a lot of food stands or well, stands for various things. So you can get kind of festival food. Most of it's fairly ordinary, like you know, fried chicken, stuff like that, but you can get special ones. I like, was it taco senbei? I'll put a picture here if I if I can find it. It's kind of like a big cracker, like a senbei. It's like a big cracker. I think it's octopus flavored or something like that. And you get the okonomiyaki sauce spread on it. You get tenkatsu, which is like little tempura bits, and then you get a fried egg on top, and you just kind of eat that like a giant giant cracker. That's really nice. I always try to get that if I have a chance. You get like scooping the goldfish. You get these little paper disc things that you scoop the goldfish, and yeah, if the paper breaks, then yeah, that's it, you're out. So you can try and scoop as many goldfish as you can. So they're kind of fun fair style stalls. That's really popular too. What else is there? I get that also summer. I might make another video about this, but the what am I going to call it? Bonyasumi, Obon, they call it, which is it's not a very close comparison, but it's a bit like the Day of the Dead in kind of Latin countries, that kind of celebrating or thinking about your deceased relatives. You can go to their graves and clean the graves. People often go to their hometowns, probably because that's where the graves are, and clean those up. That's kind of a August festival. It's like the second week of August, so often people take a week off then. It's not really an official holiday, so I don't think there are any public holidays around there, but people often have a bit of time off, so that's good. Good time to travel. Well, it's not really actually, because it's the middle of August. Yeah, okay, so that's most of the festival stuff I wanted to talk about. I guess some more will come to me in the future and I'll show you it, hopefully. But I want to show you a bit of kind of summer food, summer snacks and things we can get. The first one, I've only got two things. I've got Warabimochi. Can you see this one? Okay, I've got a really cheap one from the supermarket, so yeah, you get really fancy ones too. Warabimochi, the word mochi usually is for like a rice cake, where they kind of pound the rice and make it into like a sticky paste, and then they make these kind of rice balls, sticky rice cake balls things from from the rice. Warabimochi is from, what's it called? Warabiko. I read this. This is called like Bracken starch, or Bracken. Bracken's like the plant, and you get the starch from it somehow. I'm not sure how. And you make these kind of almost transparent mochi-looking things. There's sort of like a clear jelly. You can see here we often eat it with what's it called? Kokuto, which is like a brown sugar syrup, and what else? Oh, kinako as well. Kinako is a famous kind of flavoring, I suppose you could say, in Japan. Yeah, I'm sure you've tried matcha before, like the green tea powder. Kinako is made from roasted soybeans, I think, and it's very it's like a sweet powder. It's like flour really, but it's quite sweet. It's not like sugar, but that gets sprinkled on lots of things, especially warabimochi. So I'm gonna give that a try now. Let's take a look. While you're waiting for me to sort myself out, then please like this video, subscribe. Share this channel. This is a big thing for me now. I'm getting closer and closer to 350 subscribers, so keep pushing. We're gonna get there. We'll get to 400 before you know it. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna put this on a plate and sort it out. So yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Okay. Okay, I've opened it all up now. I've tried to move the camera, so I don't have a lot of space here. So you get this little kind of, I don't know, it looks like one of those little Nespresso things. So I'm gonna crack this open, or it's gonna explode. Ooh. Okay. Come on. There we go. You can kind of see it's like a little clear. It looks like syrup, but it's like a jelly. You can just let it like that. That's nice. This is gonna be good for the ASMR people, is it? Oh, how'd you get it out? Okay, this is where it goes wrong. Come on. Don't be shy. How do you get it out? Can I just hit it? Oh, there it goes. Oh, messed it up. It's gone on its side. Okay, I've got a spoon for this, so I'm going to try and... I'll wash my hands, don't worry. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, no, I've split. Okay, come on. Slither over here. Oh, no. Beautiful. Okay. Put it down for a second. Whoops. Okay, so you can see it. This is our Warabimochi. Wiggle, wiggle. Oh, look, that's quite nice. Oh, it's like a little pustule. That's nice. Okay, so let's put these seasonings on it. Seasonings, I don't know what to call it. So this is the kokuto. This is the black sugar syrup. This is really nice, actually. If you've ever tried mitarashi dango, that's the kind of syrup you get for that too. Push. Put that there. Let's squeeze this on top. Ooh. Okay, that's quite nice. Just kind of scooching off though. Oops. Looks like this syrup is a bit kind of hydrophobic, so it's just it's going into the little cuts I made. Never mind. It's going to make it all more interesting. And this is the kinako as well. This is like a roasted soybean flour. There we go. Oh, want this to explode. Okay, let's get it. They put quite a lot on usually, so I'll just go for it. Try to make it look a bit artistic. Not really. Ooh, is that too much? Okay, that'll do for now. I've got some left over if I need it. Okay, not very artistically done, but here we are. It's like a little alien. There we go. Leave that for the thumbnail. Okay. I hate doing the thumbnails, it's to make something attractive. Okay, let's give this a try then. Okay, itadakimasu. How do I eat it? I've probably done this in a little bowl, would have been better. Oops. Okay, see that? So, let's try it. It tastes like, the kinako really jumps out because that's got quite a distinctive taste. It's quite strong as well. Okay, I'll try a bit more. I'm going to get a bit more of the syrup if I can. Oh, can I? The syrup's just kind of rolling off it. Warabimochi itself doesn't really taste of anything really. It's just kind of watery. I'll get some of that syrup on the spoon. Maybe that's going to be better. There we go. Oh, don't drop it. The syrup's really nice. I like this this kind of black syrup. I don't know if it's the same as like molasses. I think that might be the same thing. A kind of really dark treacle. We call it treacle in the UK, I think so. Yeah, it's not bad. It's quite light. It's not. Sometimes the mochi sometimes is quite I don't know, quite stodgy. It's makes you lose all your saliva. But this is quite fresh. Fresh? What's the word? I don't know. Watery. Kind of refreshing. That's it. Well, might as well just finish this off, shall I? Ah! Okay. If you've ever seen the what was it called? Raindrop jelly. This kind of became popular in New York, places like that. But that does actually come from Japan, but it's a different kind of thing. I think it is a kind of mochi, but it's mixed with mineral water or something like that, and it makes it clear. It's a different kind of thing to this. Looks quite similar though. So if you're looking for a raindrop jelly, you can get a cheaper one like this. Okay, that's the first thing. Now I didn't make the mistake I usually do of buying loads of sweets and then having to eat all like 5 different types of things. The second thing is quite sweet, but it's a drink. This is called Ramune. Ramune, that's it. This is like really summer drink, I think. So I think it is connected somehow in with lemonade. I'm not sure. It's that kind of soda thing, but the bottle's quite unique. You see the sort of glass bottle. This is like a traditional Ramune bottle shape. Let me just open this up. Whoops. Okay, well, I need that for later. You can't really see it very well here, but there's a little glass bead. There you are. There's a little glass bead in the bottom, or in the top here, and that kind of, I don't actually know what it does. I think it stops the gas coming out for a start, so it keeps fizzy. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I know you're supposed to kind of plunge it down with this thing. Have instructions. I'm going to take the ring off. Okay, I don't need that. So you're supposed to just kind of move this down a bit. See what I'm doing. So there's the Ramune as well. Here we are. You're supposed to push this button down and it's supposed to kind of activate it. Oh, it's quite wet already. It's got a bit of condensation. Let's see if I can do this first time. Oh, oh no! Okay, I should have seen that coming. Actually, I did see that coming. I brought some tissues, don't worry. Oh, it's a nice smell. You can see, I don't know if you can see that little glass ball is dropped into this part now. So you can't drink it by accident. It's the next two narrow. Oh god. Okay, I have to clean this up later. Ooh. I know it explodes sometimes. I didn't think it was going to be that bad. Okay, well, let's, bottoms up. Let's try this. Cheers. I like Ramune. To say, nostalgic flavour. This is it. Okay, yes it is. Well, not nostalgic for me because I didn't have this when I was a kid, but. See the little ball running around inside. Yeah, it's not a choking hazard. Don't worry. There's a little neck on here, so it's okay. The taste, I guess, is not quite like lemonade. I don't think there's any like lemon taste in it. It's kind of like I don't know. We don't really have this kind of drink, I suppose. It's got a sweet soda flavour. Yeah, it's nice though. Thank goodness you got me here to describe what's going on, but I don't know what's in it. It's got grape juice in it, apparently. Grape juice. Oh, maybe that's it. Doesn't say much in the ingredients, just got like carbonated water. Yeah, okay, and sugar. It's good. Sounds good to me. So if you go to like an old-fashioned sweet shop, I'll definitely have something like this. Sometimes you see them when you go to like a tourist spot. You'll have like the old souvenirs and some snacks and things like that, and you'll have some of these, maybe in like a bucket of ice water or something like that to keep it cool. This one's getting a little bit lukewarm, but it's quite nice. Yeah, so this is Ramune. Yeah. Oh dear, really sticky now. Should have brought more tissues. Yeah, that's about it for me. Give this a try. If you can't get these, you can also try the Ramune candy, which is like in England we have things called like refreshers or fizzers. It's kind of like a chalky candy, but if you put it in your mouth, all the gas comes out, so it's kind of a bit fizzy. So we have Ramune candy. That's quite nice. But yeah, try Ramune, try Warabimochi. If that was interesting, please let me know. If there are any other traditional foods that you'd like me to try, try not to burp now. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'll cut that out. Then let me know in the comments. Do you want to try any of these things? Tell me in the comments, that'd be great. Please like this video, please share, please subscribe. Please hit the bell as well. Leave a comment as well. I haven't got many comments recently, so please help me out. And I'm really trying not to burp now. Okay, so thank you very much. Take it easy and see you next time. Bye.